Hey guys, this is Rock Schneider, and today I'm going to review Storm from the X-Men Robot Fighter series from 1997. And here she is, Storm. This figure was the best Storm figure for me, and the only one I ever bought. I'm not kidding, I never bought the other one, the very first one that came out. I never liked that costume. I wasn't a fan of her white classic costume from the 90s. So I waited, and I finally got this Storm, which I liked a lot. What I like the most is that back in 1997, Storm and many other X-Men finally went through the change of wearing something different. Finally, and this was Storm's costume, which I happen to like a lot. I mean, just look at it; it's pretty cool. Another thing which I like so much is that after so many years of wearing her old poofy hairstyle, she finally changed it, and I have the comic to prove it. I like this hairstyle a lot. It's pretty cool. It's very different, and it makes the figure look way better. It looks awesome. I just like it. Another thing about this figure is that they actually made two of the same mold. This Storm and one exactly the same, but with the poofy hair. Why? I have no idea. Maybe people didn't like the new hairstyle. I guess they just didn't read comics and they didn't know why they changed, so the creators went back to making her poofy hair and stuff. I didn't like it, so I didn't buy it. But you can see it on the comments. I have both links of both figures. She also comes with this ugly thing from the series Robot Fighters. Basically, what it is supposed to be lightning drone or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be a drone that shoots lightning through this thing. Uh, I'm missing the lightning, so sorry about that. Also, the top thing, which it's pointless. I don't know why it even comes with it. The whole gimmick is you grab it and you spin it, hear it crack, yes, and keep cracking it. And when you're finally happy with it, you see a little button here. You press it down, and that's the whole gimmick. When it's spinning like that, it shoots out the lightning. Something very stupid from that series, but who cares? I didn't even buy it for this thing. I bought it because of the kick-ass figure. A little background for Storm. Storm's real name is Aurora Monroe, as many of you should know, and she comes from a line of African witch priestess with white hair, blue eyes, obviously, and a natural gift for sorcery. She was born in New York, although right after being born, her family moved to Egypt, where her parents died in an accident, leaving a 6-year-old Aurora an orphan and with no home, during which she developed claustrophobia because of being buried under tons of rubble. You know, her famous claustrophobia, they show in the show a lot. And during that time, she became a skilled thief in El Cairo, and later, when her powers finally developed, she wandered in the Serengeti, where a tribe worshipped her as a goddess until Professor X came and recruited her in the X-Men. As many should know, Storm's first appearance is in 1975 as in the famous comic Giant Size X-Men #1. Storm came along with other newly recruited X-Men like Colossus, Nightcrawler, Warpath, and the most famous of all, Wolverine. Storm's powers. She has, this is kind of hard to read, Admokinesis, which basically is her ability to manipulate weather. You know, all the weather things she does. Um, she's an Omega Class X mutant, I mean, so she's way up there. She can fly, which she can manipulate currents of air and lift her up and stuff like that. She has energy manipulation, which basically means she can shoot lightning from her hands. That's why I have her in this pose. Uh, she also has weather resistant. According to the comics, the climatic changes does not affect her body anymore. She's very resistant to any kind of weather, cold, heat, and everything. Also, she has a strong link to the earth. She supposedly she can feel the pain of the earth, and she can also see the world differently. I didn't understand that power very well. Uh, Storm is made of hard plastic, like many figures from the 90s, and yeah, mostly the 90s. Now they're really posable and very fragile. Unlike many other figures, Storm actually came with ball joints, as you can see. Look, which was very innovating back then. I mean, not many figures came like that. Storm was one of the few. Bad thing, she doesn't have elbow joints, so she's always stuck in this pose or the other one, whichever you like. I like this one. Her legs, she can move her legs. She has joints here, which you can swivel like that, but she looks ridiculous, so she's always stuck in this standing pose. Shouldn't have knee joints or ankle joints, like many 90s figure did. Her head can move 360 degrees, and her hair is made of wobbly plastic, which is pretty cool. Uh, I like this figure. I like it a lot. It's very well made. It's the closest we came to having a figure sculpture of Storm. And the only bad thing is because of her shoes. She has high heels. It's almost impossible to stand her unless you have a stand which you can just put her feet in it. That's why I have her against the wall. What's up? Uh, a little comparison on sizes. Here's Archangel. Um, she's taller than Archangel. And here's Onslaught. She's a little bit smaller than Onslaught. Onslaught's so far the tallest ones right now. Anyways, let's get them out of the way. Don't die, Storm. And well, that's about it. Storm's figure, I really liked it a lot. This is the only Storm so far. I know the new series, Possible X-Men, are out, but I don't like them much. I like this figure a lot. I'm gonna give you a 360-degree view of the figure so you can see it, but she can't stand, so she's gonna be wobbly. Very cool. I'll give you a close-up. Even her face is kind of well made. She doesn't have her pupils because she's in her uh, weather manipulation, and as everybody knows, when she manipulates weather, her eyes go white, which is pretty cool. She has the X-Men symbol right here. My camera does not focus very well. And well, that's Storm. Um, that's about it. Here's the stupid drone again. God, this is really stupid. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.